mntanakara marumpate reality we need to state David team yakhe ngitshelile I-play team yakhe is not structured yonke team ayicoach ayikho structured they're not complementing each other i-team yakhe they're not pressing as a team. How can we have that striker we Baroka Mahopa he run all over to press alone? Kunabantu behind him. There must be a support.
And he was always
isolated. Strategy it goes nange structure. Ngithi philosophy yakho. How do you iqale mean? It tells you ukuthi coaching yakhe problem ngiqala lapho mina. Another thing is concerned about defending. I want it DStv Premiership as a whole. Ngiplay parts ngilidi Pirates ngikora 2 ngiyadefend abangisha 4. We always the best way to defend Nkululeko is to attack and keeping the ball to you. The best way to defend is to keeping the ball to attack. So in South Africa, DStv Premiership, you have a coach from Serbia, you have a coach from England, you have a coach from Zambia, you have different philosophies. You bring those players to national team. They're not going to make a team over 2 weeks, overnight. In Nkululeko, you need them 6 months.
Okay, very quickly, we need to keep it moving. I know you like him, but what did you make of Luther Singh?
I'll be honest to you, it didn't raise his hands that much. One of the star players, the reason being he wanted to do too much, you know why? Bigmela compliment you abantu up front. Compliment. Magadlala Luther against Megadlala number 10, sort of a playmaker. Yabo. Sometimes Bamdla right
wide forward, yeah.
Yeah. Or Bambi left
forward.
He
was a wide forward.
Yeah. Between two, right or left. Now, if you know Luther, Labantu Lababala, they must compliment him. If Luther, this side is gonna always maybe 1-2 more of explosive. He's dribble to eliminate 1-2, or can you take the defenders on? Nangalemele on the side. You can't expect people to look at Luther every time.
Your star player for the tournament.
Under 23.
Yes, like like one. Okay, let me not use the word star. One player that impressed you.
That boy from Stars of Africa.
Yes.
Ngibe no Farouk nemit koninto bengimele ngikhulume nje no Farouk Sponisana as a father ngokumvisita. I love him. He understand the game. Angimenzeli favor.
Thabo Cele is coming from Stars of Africa.
Yeah, he went to udlala ukukhulisa uFarouk. Waya ku Tepotone the academy.
Kaizer academy.
Yeah, ufike I think 6 months and then he left, but ukhulela Stars of Africa mangibukela ama video ngimbona is from Stars of Africa. So Nkululeko angisi surprise ibhola lazo. Farouk I'm not surprised ubuye ezandleni zengwenye.
There you go. We're doing a radio show. It's called iDisc TV on Massive Metro. Nkululeko Nkewu and Junior Khanye, as well as Ufenza Pilia High Dreezy and Justice Chabalala Steezy on the ones and twos. Of course, 20 minutes past the hour 5 o'clock. We're going through until 6 p.m. 0645250513. We have a lot of your voice notes. We've asked them from the Facebook page, iDisc TV. Now we'll play some of them and how you felt about the upcoming game, the Black Label Cup.
No one trying to fix South African football. Yeah, we believe. This is Phumelela Mhlelembana from Ramsgate, Lona, Atetai. Nkululeko ngibona kuzoba imatch enzima kakhulu kunale Black Label. Ba onke ama-team ayikho i-team ezofuna ukutyiwa. Onke ama-team azobe silwa kakhulu. Isikakhulu i-Kaizer Chiefs, i-team yami endiyisapothayo. Sisayinile phaya. Singabalandeli be-Chiefs singathanda ukubona Dolly. Singathanda ukubona uDolly phaya, uKhola Alexandra, Austin Thabani Dube, Onjabulo Ngcobo isitake lesi, Osibusisa Mabaliso. So singathanda kakhulu ukubona abadlali bayo abatsha sibabone babasiphathele intoni nakule season. Ngapha ngakwi-Pirates nakhona for sure abalandeli bangajabula ukubona uGoodman Musele phaya ubantu.
Nkululeko and Junior, what I'm looking forward to see in the Canning Black Label Cup is to see Austin Dube. That boy, I think, is going to be the next Defo Mashamayit. This is Sia Mui from Port Elizabeth. Thank you.
Nkululeko my brother kunjani? Nam futhi ngiyaphila. Yeah, so yeah, Kaizer Chiefs versus Orlando Pirates. I'm excited, very much excited. Nkululeko my brother ngiyokutshela mina excited kakhulu. Ngifuna ubona philosophy yaka uStuart Baxter. I don't care about Pirates. Yeah, ngifuna ubona philosophy yaka Stuart Baxter ukuthi izozilethelana eklabhoni yabo. Thina kahle kahle sifuna iwin, sifuna uyishaya ustrong le bathini Orlando Pirates. Yeah, I'm much excited to see ukuthi the new signing of the club of Yonal Kaizer Chiefs. I wanna see the men in the game. I wanna see the men in the field. I wanna see Keagan Dolly. I'm excited kakhulu ngaye. I'm excited kakhulu nga-Alexander Cole. Ngi-excited kakhulu ngaye. Ngifuna ukwenqoba ukuthi uzoyenzani. Yeah, I wanna see.
Massive 11. Weekdays 6 to 7 p.m. and on Saturday 9 to 10 a.m.
There you go. Thank you very much for the voice notes. 0645250513. Massive 11 is the name of the show every day between 5 and 6. Other days, of course, you can find Uchabopule Mahlangu, Tsepi Khanye, Tumele Banda, Posha Modise, no Chris Bong as well. Us on Fridays, Itiski TV. That's Offensive High, Justice Chabalala, Junior Khanye, and myself, Nkululeko Nkewu, every Friday between 5 and 6. And we give you a preview of the weekend with this show. Right, Junior, let's get into it then. We'll go to the match itself, but of course, there was so much movement activities that we had at some point this week. Keagan Dolly joining, Cole Alexander joining. For you, not a lot of people have heard you talk about these signings. Do you think that was a big deal? Uksaina, Keagan Dolly, and Cole Alexander. Were you excited? Did you expect those signings?
Azange expect ukusayina uKeagan Dolly no especially from Kaizer Chiefs na Cole Alexander. Nkululeko sibe nevar star le uKeagan na le uKeagan star kakhulu, proper developed player, left footed, technical is good, is very explosive, dynamic. He understand, he can take you was dealing one-on-one, he was dlala 1-2, he can score goals. Inkinga enginayo mhlambe ngaba i-problem kuye for now. They must know ukuthi uKeagan bengadlali that much abroad, but star layer. Cole Alexander, very good player. Ayalazi ball. Kuba ne-midfielder, so got a vision, knows where he's gonna pass before receiving it. Very balanced in his feet. Vision. Elengwenya le imnandi Nkululeko. Technical is good futhi. Ikwazi ukuchange i-direction yebhola, support ibhola, ngabona i-position yakhe. Yeah, ikwazi support ayalazi style. Another yazi ball, basic, good signing.
I was always wondering why he's never really been at Pirates or Sundowns or Chiefs. Like, why did it take him so long? Because even Ngalenkathi hamba aya Polokwane City, I felt even at the time he was ready. I think at some point he was at SuperSport United, then Witwatersrand. But I've always asked myself, to know, but why this guy?
Baningi abantu abane-problem abenayo ile ukuthi wazibani nomuntu lo mazi connected nalapha na. I mean, that's current football, impilo, not in football, msebenzi.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So Nkululeko ivar is been unfortunate, simple. Answer yakhe yabona situation yakhe unfortunate. There are players that I think wadlule kudeni both Chiefs and Pirates and Sundowns. I believe lemfana mjida lazibhola kakhulu. So typical South African. Mawudlala apha ebhodweni kanje mawukwazi ukudlala ku-traffic elazibhola ene akakhahlelani, is tight. He is very positioning, cover distance yakhe yena uyakwazi, but ufuna ucompliment. So ama-signing we-Kaizer Chiefs ule mfana uCole Alexander, uKeagan Dolly, ile uncobe edlala center back Dube yalazibhola. Yeah, yalazibhola le uDube ngiyibonile. I wish umfana angabi under pressure thuke, because a lot is expected from Chiefs. Mawusayina so uStuart into kumele
I
yazi.
think that's the, working with you for close to 2 years, that's what I'm picking up as well. Look, ungaba ngu-Ikram Reyners, udlala Stellenbosch, you are the top goal scorer, 17 goals, Quick Glad Africa Championship. and then all of a sudden you get signed by maybe SuperSport United, then it doesn't mean that you will transfer that from there to SuperSport. That's what I'm learning from you as I work with you, Guti. It's not always obvious that because you were good, even Neware Ngcobo is good, like umzimba wakhe, ingqondo yakhe, ukudlala ibhola, it will always be there. But there are times when I ask you, so Guti, why can't, if Unjabulo Ngcobo is good at Swallows, yes, Nitlabeka is which is also a very good centre back, yeah. Why can't he do the same things? Why can't he pick up his head? That's one of my concerns as well. Why can't you translate what you were good at? Swallows UEFA Chiefs.
One, a lot is expected. Remember, it's Kaizer Chiefs. Psychologically, as much as sign Dolly, Keagan Dolly, Ulomchitalo, Cole Alexander, Utube, Yena, Ungobo, Osekhota.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah. All these players, Nange, a lot is expected. Klanti, a lot. As much as excited, but the coach wants to lose 2 games, 3 games. I said, I fulfill whatever training, whatever, I allow players first 2 games, and then my second Sobatland is under instruction. He has which is a player Pasha in Nkululeko. Minang Babonile, I once played with Ntokozo Keagan and Pronyotana, which is star player ngambona with development. Manke to promotana sesa Korea nga 3 weeks ma sibuya ku preseason bamlona. He went to
Dynamos. He had a good season no Sunderland Love.
You understand?
And he provided, and Sunderland Love had like 18 goals.
Bambuisa again didn't play.
Very good point and very good case study.
You understand?
Because he goes to Dynamos, no Sunderland Love, and they combined goals and assists, and Sunderland Love scores over 18 goals. But then he comes back to Chiefs.
Yeah.
He's not the same person he was there.
To be loaned out to Celtics.
Yeah, I remember that player.
We understand, Nkululeko. So what I'm trying to say, you're not going to play with your talent only. Psychologically, are you going to able to pick yourself up? Boy, this is what we were expected last week. I mean, one, and you say West. How many years banga winning Knicks in the entire history of Kaizer Chiefs? The anti-pressure current players about tingil. You understand, Nkululeko? And if Varuguti are they gonna bazokhona combination coach philosophy yakhe kula player ba signing izowasutha ngoba is a more playing a transition. You understand? Njengobusho khona elinye igama uzovuma ukuthi abafana baqala ibhola back now. Ngikhuluma ngqobo strength yakho simbone lapho u2 grand you can ukwazi ukureceive ngephola ibeke chest eboxini and then
and survey the field abone ukuthi ubani kuphi
yangona at Kaizer Chiefs with lot of fans is he gonna able to do atoyenza abalithathe bashayine second game is gonna do it now. You understand Nkululeko? So Dube, are you gonna call the ball at the back now bakushange pressure phela mandlane ngeChiefs khumbulene le party ba highly motivated even Celtics whatever
everyone wants to win against you. Going back to the signings, couple of questions were asked about Keagan Dolly. Obviously, he's a star. Physically, he's a star. Like Ukbanzo Dolly, you can never take it away from him. But there are a couple of realities we need to look at. The idea that he hasn't played a lot is one of them. Gaining a little bit of weight is one of them. Maybe mental confidence is also one of them. The one thing I said to people who were talking to me about this, I said, it DSTV Premiership week. Udoli, even if a bit average overseas, he will come here and it will still be good.
Yeah, right.
Because Le League, South Africa, he weak kakulu. Even if he didn't play for 3 years there, because it's him and because of Nala ability, he can come back here and be a top goal scorer.
That's why it's very difficult to predict. You right to come point in DSTV Premiership. It because we 3 games in a row. It relegation zone. Kulego is playing on South Africa DSTV Premiership. A proper assessment as he ends in a player. And I'm a team on a structure. They not a team yadala and hey, Nini chasing the coach. You bring someone who expected something. So Nkululeko has a good Kulmalikama at the point of the show. Konika Masal Kulma last year when we DSTV Premier Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns Value League. We had this debate in Minanaguti. It Chiefs Ivar, Maning Makembe, Shelpezu. Maning Amantezo Badla the weight.
Oh yes, I did say Guti. There's too many weak teams that the Chiefs is going to sneak a point here, 3 points there, but it didn't happen. Because I was saying, there's Chipa is weak, but for some reason, when they played against Chiefs, they got the points.
We understand. This team, right, they're weak, but when they play Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, if I'm not still in Port It is talent Portland
Yeah.
Black Leopards.
Yes. Yes.
Yabo, I refer ukuthi lama team at DStv Premiership are weak. Amanye they don't deserve to be there. Ngoba Nkululeko ivara ukuthi uKeagan Dolly right. Unfit Keagan Dolly angekho ku shape grand. It's a matter of trainer umfana abe nalathanga. Yabo I questioning mark enginayo ukuthi ihanga isasekhona na.
Yeah.
Yabo umfana ibhola lazi but I question mark ile ukuthi ihanga isazoba khona na. Ngoba ivar as much as Nkululeko makazomakhana nama yama play ku DStv Premiership playing against him. Mela ngazi ngeke kube easy. Players they will be motivated to makukhikona. You understand? Now I want to be bought. Chiefs. Many players from Celtics or whatever team, Leopards, whatever, Super Sport, they want to go to Chiefs. They want to go to Pirates. Ngoba Mnyango national team, Mnyango Europe. So he faces South African football. They are most televised team in the country.
Yeah.
So Nkululeko ivara ukuthi uKeagan Dolly ngeke kube easy for him. But he's a star player. Ivara ngeke kube easy. uKeagan Dolly is going to be difficult for him Nkululeko ivara. Yeni bhola lazi and izothatha discussion yana.
But final point on these signings, in your opinion, those are good signings.
I'm Mamela Nkululeko. I've never thought Kaizer Chiefs can sign.
Those are box office signings.
Yabona ngikhuluma there's somebody behind it. I heard Kancane Sram is a consultant for Chiefs. Somebody told me. This you can Google it so you find out. I'm not 100%, but I heard ilangona but it's like ngithema ngicheck abonse ngathi oh probably. Kuleko yazi kwenzakalani. Uloma brother, Keagan is they've signed a good talented player. Players that they deserve, they're supposed to be there. Sometimes Chiefs, but deserve go better. European national team ngeke struggle. You understand about Keagan? South Africa Chiefs, if they do wonders, national team ngeke struggle, which I believe. Is signing bemele ngabe betala bawenza and then fixing their development ukuthi kube i-continuity. Lo mchita lo Cole Alexander, another star player that I believe Shai Ilaki. He was there ngesikhathi esirong emathimini thola ukuthi there's no somebody that you know endaweni right. Yeah, into bimshaya. Another thing ngikhuluma ngalo mchita lo uDube. Very talented player. Uyambona ukuthi one is playing with a natural talent, is never been developed but ibhola naturally abe kham kanje. It tells you ukuthi manga tholi proper coaching Nkululeko uzoba something else. Once you start believing tholi coach a believer ezo eda kule strength akusingamshintsha ukuthi no la when where and this is Kaizer Chiefs and then umfana uzoba yenye. Another thing yokugcina just to ukuqedelela affecting excited uNqobo. Superstar liyamfana is the future bafana captain umbulelo mabizela hleli ene Nkululeko ngokusayina le 4 the rest ke mina ebabasayinile TBL yes but na ku Chiefs lento ayenza ku Soweto is going to do it now compete nabo bani ngeke imshaya psychological ukuthi compete nabo bani.
All right, there you go. It's 17:35. We'll come back from the break and play your voice notes and look forward to the Black Label Cup coming up this Sunday.
Hi, this is Simba Maruma here. You're listening to Massive 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Like it's good signings, but for investment purposes and future purposes, because their age is not on their side, they might make an impact today, but there is a coming season, you know. So I don't know if, and obviously they're going to be paying them a huge salary, but I don't think they'll be that effective again. The CPD, because they were coached by a different coach back then, and our current coach believes more in a defensive formation. So I don't think they'll do what they did back with Mamelodi Sundowns. That's what I think. But Small Chase trophy won this season, but for future, I doubt.
How you doing? Kinatumi Masemola, otherwise known as
Jimmy from the gang.
You're listening to Massive Metro.
Itaola. Kosi for life here. This is Findo from Limpopo. Yeah, man, I'm expecting fireworks. I'm expecting a lot of good football, attacking football. from both sides, and the fact that it has been selected by fans make it so fantastic. And yeah, it will be interesting on how both sides will take the game. And yeah, of course, as fans, we always blame coaches for not doing or taking certain decisions. So now it's our time. So yeah, I'm excited, man.
This is Brian Spider-Man Baloy, and you're listening to Massive 11, Mecca of football lovers.
Nkululeko my brother and Junior Khanye. Ngifuna ukuthi nje bafethu ikhosi liyawina. Looking at the starting 11, it's more dominantly by young boys, which is expecting good football from Amakhosi. Abo Lesako, Abo Khatebe, they are given a chance, so they will make sure that they impress the coach. So I'm expecting Amakhosi to win this game. I know Junior Khanye won't agree, but Amakhosi kanjani ayadlula la. And a new signing, I'm looking forward to the new season. It's gonna be different. I know Junior Khanye will always say.
Experience the real disruption of radio with Massive Metro.
Hola, Nkululeko, my brother. Now with Junior Khanye. It's a hopefully grand fit. For me, the player that I'm happy for is this boy called Zabel Rade. That boy is a quality player. What Kaizer Chiefs para number 10 go MDC captain abo. That boy, one for the future. Uno did a game time affair. Mark my words.
All right, there you go. Welcome back to Massive 11 on Massive Metro. Thank you so much for those voice notes. 064 525 0513. 064 525 0513. I'm not sure if I'm hearing myself back. Okay, this sounds fine. Maybe let's start with the starting 11. And maybe explain the dynamics as well. Because, of course, it's voted for by the fans, so there's no surprises. On goals for Kaizer Chiefs is Dumile Nkune, Matoho, Kadoso, Mashiane, Mphahlele, and then there's Lusako, Blom, Bakas, and then there's Khatebe, Nurkovic, and Piliat. So that's Kaizer Chiefs, a mix mash when you look at it. Of course, the people that are not going to play will probably be injured. But I'm saying it's a mix mash because it's not exactly the Kaizer Chiefs that was playing consistently last season. If you look at Olisako, Khatebe, Bakas. So that's like a hamstring that you can already see if you were following the matches last season. Orlando Pirates, surprisingly, is exactly what Orlando Pirates usually is.
Sure.
It's Ofori and then Hlatshwayo and Nyawuza, the centre backs, Mayela on the left, Yoste on the right. And then you have Mutsuari at midfield, Makaringe and Munare as the midfield three. And then you have Hoto, Lodge and Mango. That's precisely the Orlando Pirates that you usually see. If you were watching the matches last season, if you're paying attention, this looks like an Orlando Pirates that played last season for the most part.
Nkululeko ngikutshelile mangibuza uthi which team that can win. Pirates got number 3 last season, Kaizer Chiefs number 8. Kaizer Chiefs didn't have a good season last season, except ukufika ku-final curve, but the way bafike ngakhona nakhona indlela abadlale ngayo, it was not convincing. Nkululeko watching lama player lawa ngoba dala amaningi lapha boma 6 years without winning anything. They need to prove the coach. Aleki confident ama player lawa. They've been given a chance, these players. So abonile what they can do. They didn't produce. Sikhuluma Chiefs. So the way he mix ngakhona 11 eso angikhumbula idlala yonke.
No, a mishmash.
Yeah, so with lack of quality lebe bakuyo. All lama player wona lawa. I mean, Sissoko, I'm not too sure this guy is an attacker or Lesako. Is he attacker or defensive?
Yeah, I think that I was hearing some of the voice notes, Uguti. I think there's misinformation. I think people think that Dolly is going to play, Alexander is going to play, Ngobo is going to play. I think they are mistaken to think that because these are the lineups that were voted for by the fans, and by the time Udoli was roped in by Chiefs, it's already done. Like it's already over for the voting. He was not in the picture. They didn't know that he was going to play. No Alexander. Nongcobo came in too late to have enough votes. Yeah, so I think fans are saying maybe Chiefs is going to win on the basis of Dolly coming in.
Noma ngabe bayaba khona ne. Good signing in no football.
Yeah, for sure.
When you call me based on philosophy, the coaching Dolly, Castro, Ukamapila, that CBD, who was coaching there. in every aspect of the game benzima. Coach, if he score, he could respond. He knew he had players that could fit Dolly. Bekakwazi ukukhipha umthwalo ukuthi mangabe nginozungu nginohlompo in the middle nayo lo mjito uhlompo uzungu in the middle if ngizodlala ngabo nomshishi in the middle field the best ukufita laba bantu. If they're not going to score those people, some people, these ones can score and they will not going to drop and fetch the ball. Uhlompo will play or uzungu you understand, okanye umshishi will come from deep. So Nkululeko inzima kakhulu i-coaching kusho ukuthi lama-player bawasainile one of the best, especially for signing, which is Cole, Dolly, Uncobo, nalo mjito Dube. Mina for me makes 5. In fact, Dube yes a bit yabobhatalazi ibhola. Ngikhuluma ngalo mjito Cole Alexander. 5 players but njengoba ngisho yabo Nkululeko i-combination, the philosophy of the coach. Is he going to allow these players to express themselves? A combination ibe khona na. Is he going to stick to consistent 11 yakhe izoba consistent na? Is he going to be patient? If ufaka uDolly no Cole Alexander no Kama Pilat no Castro if ayisebenzi ayiphinde na.
All right. Just a quick update on the numbers. Justice, what do we have there? We have 700 people watching us on YouTube. Offensive? 1,100 people watching us on Facebook as well. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to us. Alternatively, if you're seeing too much movement on Facebook, we're speaking over the voice notes, you can go to massivemetro.com. That's massive without the E, MASSIV, metro.com. That's the online radio station of Massive Metro. Before the end of the show, we will play the last batch of your voice notes. We have 2 or 3 more that we still have to pay. Otherwise, we thank you very much. Where you get the opportunity to express yourself on the voice notes, you go to our iDiski TV page. We are approaching 100,000 subscribers on. I think by the end of the weekend or by the end of next week, we'll have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then on Facebook we have 170,000 followers. So that's where we put the topics. This is what we're going to be discussing on the radio show. You can then put your thoughts on what you think on whatever the topic is. Back to the match then, Junior. Orlando Pirates look strong because, as I was saying, as I went through the starting lineup, it's exactly the Orlando Pirates. Obviously, there's a challenge is the coaching, but I think if you were to look at it Chiefs versus Pirates, what's the starting lineup? Minus Dolly, Dube, and all of them. This looks strong. I don't understand why they wouldn't win Orlando Pirates with this normal starting lineup that they have.
Yeah, if the coach will be forget the lineup, I don't think Nami bengizoba convinced ukuthi they are actually coach forget the lineup. Actually coach. I'm a fans. It's exactly what Pirates support. Just Nyauza, Yusta, Mayela. Mayela a bit better.
Not like Nginenkinga
ngabo la Petepek. Middle, make no mistake, bamnandi kugcina. Yabo Makaringe, yabo awuramte mtambo, but let's give Makaringe. Yabo ngoba kumunamanye ama game ngambona improver. Up front the problem. Anybody can score. Those are 3 goal poachers. They've got speed, they've got balance, they can take you on. Umango I threat, Lodge I threat. With that Kaizer Chiefs ngiyibonile yabo lo babukele hora. Abo uTawa. Ngale run the first.
Oh yes, Mohammed Sharif.
Ngukutshela ngoKhado Sono Tawa, they're not complementing each other Nkululeko. So they're going to deal with pizza kalochi nomango. No to. Nkululeko iblind kakhulu. And effect ukuthi ukhuluma iVAR. I-Pirates ngala abantu abayi-3 when they were playing, they were scoring goals. Bebanganankinga nokore, bebanenkinga consider. So they never had the chance to play 3 of them continuous, like consistent. Lama player now. My fans, I think, compliment to them ngokufaka le 3 front na middle. Yabona abantu abayi-3 in the middle na 3 front. Compliment to them. But at the back, a bit question mark. But the best way to attack is to defend. The best way to defend is to attack. Just that coaching, game management.
I was asking Utso because I'm of the opinion that Chiefs have a weaker team here because of the voting, obviously. We've never seen Lusako, like you were saying, or Khatebe. We've seen them, but they're not really regulars. I was asking Utso, is there no opportunity for Chiefs to change the game second half? Because I think their starting lineup, they're starting already on the back foot. I think opportunity they turn the game.
Yeah, obviously. I think the coach
because obviously the coach then has an opportunity to put his players.
Yeah, in terms of Shinjaboma 6. Ngoba Nkululeko ifara bosoko they will be out. Mashiane confident down. uphume nge-red card umfana omncane yabo sesenengcondo yale yanto le-red card which is mela must let it go. Impilo eqhubeka i-reaction into ebalulekile akusi-mistake oyenzile impilo eqhubeka. So psychological I don't think is 100% ngoba a lot is expected. Kunale ngcondo ukuthi ngilethe team down ngapha bangifaka uDerby yabo i-coach isangibhekile i-new i-coach so umashiyano understand ukuthi yaphi sonke as well ukungena lapha I don't understand whether it's attack or defensive midfield.
Ngobani abavotele lesakho? I don't understand.
I
Maybe it's there because the person originally voted for was injured, something like that.
Nenye into I think uye wacela abantu mjiti
Ungena ku-Instagram ungena ku-Instagram ucele vote.
No Nkululeko enyaxolisa ngikhuluma ngaye. Another thing mangichecka futhi nomunye umuntu la ku-Kaizer Chiefs uTawen Cardoso, they've been letting Kaizer Chiefs down. Ngabona igame ebaroka a one weakest team that it doesn't have a structure. Umuntu aphuma phakathi wabo lo mfana lo wa-12 pharmacy lela phakathi wabo yabona ngale game leya yanginika ihluku ukuthi how can umfana le run mean is straight le run usuka phakathi wenetangala.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah, so akayenzanga lokho kuphela maningi.
Mohamed Sharif wavele wathi.
You understand? Another thing futhi umunye umuntu engine problem naye la uPlum udlala kuphi kuyiposition la uPlum like i-reality bamenze ifavor. uPlum bamenze ifavor. uPlum I don't understand. uPlum is a typical red and another coach was gonna loan Plum. Effect because uPlum even at right back I don't think it can be for Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, if they can get a proper right back I don't think he'll play. Ngoba uPlum emidlili ke-West udlala ku-traffic it doesn't have a vision ucabanga ibhola malisenyaweni angimboni game yonke so expect ukuthi i-strikers ilithole kanjani ibhola so la umfana
but ishaye Chiefs kule starting because starting lineup because they have good
Nkululeko,
players.
is this the reality starting level?
Sesivotele efondweni this is the voted for one. Hayi kodwa
no man mhlolo lo mhlambe kuvote bathatha amavoto aseZambia. Many people they love the Chiefs and Pirates.
All right, we'll come back. We'll play 2 voice notes. We'll come back and wrap up the show. Thank you very much, guys, for listening and watching us. 064-525-0513.
Nkululeko, my brother, kunjani? Nawe Junior Khanye. Yeah, what you are doing is a great job, guys. Keep it up. Yeah, I wanna talk about our new signings at Kaizer Chiefs, especially Keagan, Dolly, and Cole Alexander. First, Cole Alexander. Cole Alexander, I think he will give us something in the middle of the park. Yeah, considering his experience and the talent. He can shoot from long range, he can assist, he can defend as well. So I think we're gonna benefit from his presence. When it comes to Keagan Dolly is a great player. We all know that, but my concern is his body. I think he must lose the weight first before we can expect much from him. When I look at him, I don't think he can run 90 minutes. But I hope he will gain form when time goes on.
This is Brian Spider-Man Baloy, and you're listening to Massive 11, Mecca of football lovers.
Nkululeko, my brother, kunjani? Le game Pirates is winning on a penalty. I don't care who says what. Keagan Dolly overrated, I think. I'm a Chiefs fan, by the way. But I think Keagan Dolly, he won't carry that Chiefs. Cole Alexander, he will fit in like a glove. And the Dube boy, I don't know him that much. But yeah, penalties this one. It could go either ways, but I think Pirates will win.
All right. Thank you so much for the voice notes, and thank you very much for your participation in the show. We really, really appreciate it. Thousands of people watching us and streaming us on Facebook and on YouTube and listening to MassiveMetro.com as well. It's always comforting to know that we're doing work that matters and doing work that appeals to a massive number of people. In 7 days' time, we'll have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Maybe that could be achieved in 5. Maybe it could be achieved after the weekend. All I'm trying to say is thank you so much for following us. Orlando Pirates Joseph Senpower. Maybe just to wrap up the show with the couple of minutes that we have left. Maybe that's like the giant elephant in the room. no matter how many players they can sign, if they still have Joseph Senpower, there's going to be a lot of problems there in terms of the direction of the team. Why do you think they still have faith in him?
I think actually contract with our buying. They don't want to pay out here. Bemene ba negotiate nayo ukuthi my brother siyazi kune contract esasele but we didn't do what we expected. Nali 50 sharp. Nkululeko. Yazi kwenzakalani Nkululeko?
Then but cheaper. Why is cheaper able to do those things but Orlando Pirates they can't? I'm not condoning the firing of coaches, but cheaper doesn't cut corners even if you have 5 years left.
Bambekezelele him Kevin Hunt night Chiefs ithathe decision. Uzinpa bemele bayithathe before. Nama player wonke awafuna iPirates they've got quality players. Pirates they've got players that the coach is full of choice yakhe.
Yeah.
Decision making yakhe. I don't understand why enza ama favor. Team yakhe ayikho that balance. He put the right players masekabona ukuthi situation senzima kakhulu. Nkululeko Serras is fortunate ukuthi abena. Pirates did a good thing by bringing Mandla Ncikazi. Philosophy yakamchita ngibonile. He's proved himself ku Golden Arrows. A young coach that is a promising career. Ufika kahle Pirates amdonsa with the players. The philosophy yakamchikazi atholi coach head coaching efana similar naye noma ngabe head coach. It can complement those players. Indlala according to strengths yakhe. Uzinpawu it doesn't have a philosophy. Team yakhe idlala ngespeed esi1 philosophy yakhe understand idlala ngespeed esi1 you can see that there's a players abakwazi ukwenza it different for him akusuwe so team yakhe ayina rhythm team yakhe ayisi balance team yakhe Nkululeko like he put good players on the bench last minute abayenza ama impact players so bamnikile chance team yakhe ayina game management they can score 2. You always wondering as a Pirates fan that other team can score. Ngoba team yakhe idlala ngespeed esi1 they're gonna get at 70. In the Pirates mangayecheka sekona very cartel. Ngathi na first half they can't even have 9 touches. So game management if you're a good coach, iqale training ukuthi gents now relax. Asiphassani small ama drills owenzayo I mean a referral game ukuthi team yakho itrainer kanjani. I-game in fact, refer ukuthi how you train players. So Nkululeko iVAR ne defense yakhe i-coach hayi ukuthi ama-fans la udlala ngale defense ayikho phala.
Yeah, usually that's
yeah and manje that's why they're supposed to employ another coach that will be fit philosophy. It's like
as you are saying that actually, you know what's surprising? I don't know whether it's because of injury. Strangely enough, fans didn't vote for Undlovu. I'm just thinking I didn't see Undlovu.
Mina ngibonile moyibeka la. Marabathi bona ama fans atayi.
Unless maybe he was not available.
Available bambonile batayi. Ufunela iposition. Uyale right him and Makaring udlala front. Undlovu udlala la emidlini as a attacker, adlala defensive, adlala left midfield, right back. I don't understand. The situation kaphaka. Stay outside, Nkululeko. Ndlovu chill there, and then bafaka umfana that will come and do a job. If it doesn't do well, somebody must come in. Now, cause you conflict in the team. What about players that they come and score and stay? Bahlale standing. No kanye players that they're not being given a chance. Njoba bagini. So Nkululeko iVAR ukuthi iko ngikhala ngozimpawu. You cannot have a player a versatile unama player ngaka kuma couple of position kuLorlando Pirates. Undlovu akavotelwa ngama fans bambonile. Lahle position wenza mix masala. Yabo kule game le Pirates manje basha 4-1
Raja Casablanca
basha 4-1 ayengibonile mina ngiqala ukumbona manje amsho ama fans ayebamveza ukuthi nangu Ndlovu kululeka iVAR ukuthi Orlando Pirates have got players uZinpawu it's a problem tomorrow akunama fans Zimpawu I'm think ama fans afakele lineup I wish these players for Orlando Pirates now deep down they can bangasifaka under pressure ngoba these are good players. Yabo i-back 4 yabo njengenkinga njena back 4 nginenkinga ne-back 4 ePirates. Pirates inenkinga ne-goalkeeper nenkinga ne-back 4 but the team le going forward so i-coach enye bengasebenza ngale team and then ithole back 4 makumele bayenza ama-signing back 4
Kwanda Mngonyama
no
well you say no but they signed him.
Nkululeko solving another is a problem solved now. Nomuntu akadlala nga Cape Town City jo. Naku Sundowns wa Cape Town City respect. Cape Town City didn't play. And then you bringing there. So Cape Town City pressure le Cape Town City Pirates ayiko. Pirates has more pressure. Ama-player compete abadlala national team. Amaster A1 captain. Yabo. Na captain mawicheka. If you parent i-debs. So Nkululeko, mina ngivar mfethu akuliwa, but it's a fact. Yeah, I'm not making it a fact. So i-parity nama-player. But bekumele mabayenza makuthiwa i-window period, it's very important lama team mangitshela nge-identity ithi ngi-explain ukuthi identity. I-summary mangabe nayibona i-team yenu ngenza example i-summary defense yenu manazi ukuthi beninombulelo Mabizela. You go around nithole similar type of players.
Yeah.
Iyo lento le-identity engikhuluma ngayo ukuthi indlela okudlala iPirates bafuna ukuqala ibhola at-back banonyawuza akekho comfortable, banomayela is not comfortable, banohlatshwayo is not comfortable, banoyusta is not comfortable, tactical is not discipline. Mara bafuna ukuqala ibhola at-back. Bayenzile ngeraja sholine 2
with the wrong, so they want to do something with the wrong players.
With the wrong players. Yabo, something good with the wrong players. So Nkululeko ivarne amile ngitshela yona ukuthi kuwe iyo le identity engikhuluma ngayo mina mangithi identity Chiefs now same identity mangithi both teams baluzitouch identity iyo lento le. You need to understand the culture club bese build a structure phezu culture. You understand the club philosophy yakho, you bring philosophy allowing individual
Right.
play.
60 seconds Itumele Nkune given a 2-year contract. You remember what besixoxa ngayo? Obviously the reality is that once they allow your contract to get to it, even iphele 30 June, kusho ukuthi there's something. It's either they're discussing a lesser salary or now where you have other options that you're exploring. So I think it was a real situation, but even though behind the scenes they're not going to tell us, but it was real what they were considering their options. You happy with the 2-year extension?
Ivar be concerning kakhulu. La if debatable kakhulu yabo. Yaba msayinile ukhune bengamelanga isituation ezifika.
Yeah, you don't allow them to get to 30 ka June.
Kuleko ingwenya liya. Hayi, bathema bahlala bayi-analyze nabo bayibheka. I understand the sacrification whatever ba agree nayo mfa, we don't know that.
Yeah.
Vele bengamelanga izifike ngelast day. Ukhune bafethu ukhune unzima. I mean if you're going to sign an unfit Keagan Dolly, ukhune why bengekumsign. It debatable, it's similar situation. Yabo ukhune they know what he can do. Kuleko 34 man kancane madoda. Yabo ukhune is a talented player. Ukhune is a hardworking player. He's a winner. Sometimes you need a big heart player. Yabo inokuphela amaqhinga Nkululeko kufuneka inhliziyo. Can you last forever? Ukhune has been tested. Ukhune it's a matter of we am trust we coach. You cannot do any minute do patatu akubheka bekukhune lapha ngaphandle. Imbulele la psychological. You drop people at last minute and then you come and play again. So Ukhune, you need somebody that will ever believe in him. You make a mistake, this is a mistake I want to on the bench, but nge reason I won't nami ngenza plan. Ngihlelele I reason ebenchini. But you have Ukhune uyadlala after stand not even on the bench. Uyadlala losile kora tweet defense akho terrible. Ayikho balance defense akho ubona ukuthi inkore ngayo. He has saved ama-goal, ama-save more than ama-goals. And then ubheka ama-goals, bese uthi no, I'll check net defense, net midfield ukuthi ayikho balance. Yeah.
That's the end of our show. Coming up next is Queen Aziza with the hip hop show with the Element. Tinage, Justice Chabalala, Ufense Pilea, Nkululeko Nkewu, and Junior Khanye. We say thank you very much for watching and listening. Thank you so much for being with us.
Systems are offline.